I'm Mouse74, and this is the Takara Tomy Fortress Maximus.
For the Transformers community, please subscribe to Mouse74.
What is going on, Mouseketeers? Mouse74 with a very special video review. Because of each and every single one of you guys, I just hit over 5,000 subscribers. I cannot thank you guys enough. This truly means a lot. So sit back, relax, and to show you my appreciation, this video review is for you. We're going to be taking a look at Transformers Encore Fortress Maximus. I also bought this guy off of BigBadToyStore.com. I'll post a link down below. So on the top of the box it says the Headmasters, and just on the side of that you see a picture of Fortress Maximus' head. He forms Cerebros. Alongside of him you see a picture of Spike, which actually forms the head of Cerebros. And coming down here at the bottom you see a picture of Fortress Maximus in City mode and in Vehicle mode or Base mode. On the side of the box there's Fortress Maximus in Robot mode along with Cerebros. Coming down to the bottom a little bit. And again you see Fortress Maximus in City mode and in Vehicle mode or Base mode. On the back of the box you see some great artwork of Fortress Maximus fighting some Decepticons. And on the bottom it shows you the steps on how to transform Fortress Maximus from Base mode to City mode to Robot mode. For a comparison in Robot mode, thought I'd use Generations Metroplex. So, without further ado, enough about the package, let's take a closer look at Fortress Maximus and see what he's all about. Okay, so before we get on to the big guy himself, Fortress Maximus, we'll take a look at these guys in front. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is Gasket, this is Grommet. When you combine these guys together, they form Cog. This is Cerebros, and this is Spike. These are the accessories that come with Cerebros. So for now, I'll show you how to combine these two guys, and then I'll show you how to combine Spike with Cerebros. So here we have Grommet and Gasket. Grommet is a tank. You can see the sticker detailing for the treads on both sides. And he does have 3 wheels on the bottom, here, here, and towards the front. And all you have to do is just kind of stand it up like that. This is the lower half of Cog. And this is Gasket. Gasket is some kind of vehicle. You can actually take the arms, unplug them from the top. There's 2 peg holes on either side. Take the arms off. Plug them on here just like that. Take the other side and plug it along the side. Again, there's a peg hole right there, and that plugs in just like that. To combine them, all you really have to do is take the lower half and plug that on the bottom just like that, and here you have Cog in his robot mode. Next we have Cerebros and Spike. This actually becomes the head of Fortress Maximus a little bit later on. To put Spike in his robot mode, all you really have to do is close the flap down, covering the face, like that. Bring the legs all the way down, like so. Then swing both of the arms out like this. And here you have Spike in his awesome robot mode. As for Cerebros, fold the flap up to make sure it locks into place. And bring the legs down, and they're both tabbed in along the side right there. And there's pegs on the outside of the feet. Bring the feet down like this. Do the same thing with the other leg. Bring the leg all the way down like so. With the arms, you want to bring the arms to the side and fold the fist out. I kind of cheated a little bit. The fists are really hard to get out. So just bring the fist out like this. Do the same thing with the other arm. Bring the other arm to the side and bring the fist out like this. And you want to bring the Autobot logo flap down because Cerebros does have a little feature going on, and I'll show that off in just a second. And you want to take Spike and put him back into his headmaster. Just fold everything back up like this and fold the flap back up so you get the head. And all you really have to do, so as I said, he does have a little feature going on in the chest. So plug this guy in here like that, and here you have Cerebro's in his robot mode. For the accessories, you can take the sword, plug the sword in on one fist, like so. Do the same thing with the other weapon. You can plug it in on the other fist, right here. Plug that on here, just like that. Okay, so here we have the big guy himself, Fortress Maximus in city mode. Now he does come with a few accessories. He comes with a couple of handguns. On both of the handguns, there's pegs on the bottom. You can plug them on the side of the tower, and I'll show it off in just a second. Here's the other handgun. Again, there's a peg on the bottom, and he also comes with a radar device, and there's a peg on the bottom to plug that in as well. To plug the weapons on the side of the tower, take the handgun. Again, there's a peg on the bottom, and there's holes on either side of the tower of Fortress Maximus, right where my hand is. Take the handgun and plug that on the side, like so. And take the other handgun. Again, there's a peg right there, and plug it on the other side of the tower, just like that. And with the radar device, you can plug that on the top, right here, and it does rotate all the way around. There's a lever right here that rotates it all the way around, just like that. With Cerebros, you can't fit them inside of Fortress Maximus in city mode. There's a compartment right here, and all you really have to do is basically just bring the arms in like this. Do the same thing with the other arm, and lift the legs all the way up like this. Do the same thing with the other leg. Just lift it up like that, and take Cerebros and just fit them inside here like that. Just give it a good push to lock it in place like that. With Fortress Maximus being in city mode, he has two compartments on either side. You can open up the door here, which now becomes a set of stairs, and open up this part here on the inside. It now becomes a holding cell. You can't fit Reveal the Shield Megatron inside here, just like so. And then you can close this up here and close this back up like that. On the other side of Fortress Maximus, as I said, he does have another compartment. Just bring the ramp down, which now becomes a drop-down ramp, and I guess you can use it for a repair bay. Just on the back of Fortress Maximus, I don't know if you guys want to call this like an elevator system, but if you turn it one way, the elevator moves up. If you turn it the other way, the elevator moves back down, and I'll show it off in just a second. Okay, so I have Legends of Bumblebee inside the elevator system, and I have my dad with me to show you because it's hard for me to do it all at once. So if you turn it one way, the elevator should be rising up like that. It's a little bit hard to do, but it can go all the way up too. And if you rotate it the other way, it now comes back down. Like so. Another cool feature that Fortress Maximus has, inside here there's a red ramp. On the side here there's a red lever. If you push down on the red lever, the red ramp moves up like that. You can take grommet here, put them inside here, and push down on the red lever and watch what happens. Fortress Maximus has two sliding ramps. You can take Gasket here, put them on either side, put them on the red sliding ramp, and bring the sliding ramp forward and watch them take off. You can do the same thing on the other side as well. So for a few comparisons, and this comparison was a request by a fellow YouTuber, John Lant. He wanted to see what G1 Devastator looked like next to Fort Max in city mode. And there you have it, G1 Devastator next to Fortress Maximus in city mode. He also wanted to see what G1 Long Haul and G1 Hook look like on the ramps. And there you have it, G1 Long Haul and G1 Hook on the ramps of Fortress Maximus in city mode. And just one more comparison. And here's Fortress Maximus next to the Candy Kabaya model kit of Fortress Maximus. Fortress Maximus has three modes, his city mode, his base mode, and his robot mode. So let's get him into his base mode first. Okay, so my dad's going to be helping me put it in his base mode. We started off with the one leg, and the other leg is basically the same thing. So to do that, you just basically bring the leg out. Very carefully. And then just rotate it a little. And then just swing it to this, swing it outwards. Just like that. And with the foot, just bring the foot down. Like so. So getting Fortress Maximus into his base mode was actually fairly simple. All we have to do now is position the guns. And to do that, they're on the tower. Just bring the guns to the side. Like that. And rotate the other one. And he also has weapons on the base mode on top right here. One on one side and one on the other side. And there's one down here, and I'll show that off in just a second. So to get these out, all you have to do is, just to make things a little easier, just flip this up and rotate the guns out like this and bring this back down like that, and now you have his guns out. So here's a quick side view of Fortress Maximus in his base mode. Now we can work on putting him in his robot mode. Again, a very simple transformation. Just one final feature I want to show you guys before we put him into his robot mode. You can take Gasket here and you can put him actually inside of Fortress Maximus, his feet just like that. So first things we're going to do, we're going to start with the feet. You can rotate the feet upwards just like that. Do the same thing with the other foot. Okay, next, now that we have the feet set, all we have to do is stand up Fortress Maximus, get him ready for his robot mode. And with the centerpiece, you can flip him back, like so. And if you want, you can even bring out the cannons along the side. No, there's cannons right there, yeah. And the other side too. Like that. Next, we're going to take the middle ramp, and that folds back behind a Fortress Maximus. Just like that. And then that part folds down, that compartment, and then fold that back up. With the arms basically just swing down. And then do the same thing with the other side. Like that. With the fist, all you have to do is just rotate the fist. Make sure the hole on the fist is facing towards you, because that's where the gun goes. And do the same thing with the other fist. Just rotate it forward so the hole is facing towards you. Just like that. For the head of Fortress Maximus, that goes pretty much on the top. And all you have to do is just plug that on. Just make sure you plug it on nice and secure. And like that. Some cool features that Fortress Maximus has in robot mode. He has little arm cannons. Check that out. And open up the flap on the other side. And inside, you can see that there's little arm cannons. And this comes out like that. Do the same thing with the other side. Flip this one out. Just like that. Fortress Maximus also has cannons on the top of the fist on both sides. All you really have to do for that is just flip it around. Just like that. So for the huge sword of Fortress Maximus, you can't take the sword and rotate the sword on the side like that. And that plugs in the hole of Fortress Maximus's fist right there. Just like that. And with his handgun, again, there's a peg right there as I showed you earlier. And there's a hole on the fist of Fortress Maximus, and that plugs in here just like that. Now with the cannons down by Fortress Maximus' legs, you can bring them up like that. Do the same thing with the other side, bring it up, and with this here along the side, you can rotate that up as well. Just like that. And here's a quick shot of Fortress Maximus in his awesome robot mode, holding his weapons and his cannons deployed. Check it out, he looks awesome. So let's take a closer look and you guys can check out some of the details. Fortress Maximus also has a Robot Autobot decal just above the Autobot logo. So let's do a quick comparison with Fortress Maximus in his robot mode. And here he is next to Generations Metroplex, and these guys look great. So now let's go ahead and put Fortress Maximus back into a city mode. Okay, first thing we're going to do is take the head off of Fortress Maximus. And then take the middle ramp, lift that up. Like so. Take the arms, or take the fist rather. Rotate the fist so the fists are facing you. Outwards like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Then swing the arms back. All the way up. You can do the same thing on the other side. And with the tower in the center, bring that out and close it up. Yep. And bring that up like so. So we folded up one of the legs. We're going to show you how to do it with this side. It's pretty much identical, so just to make things easier, we just did one already. Kind of rotate that to the side. Bring it all the way up. And fold the leg in just like that. So we pretty much have Fortress Maximus in his city mode. All we really have to do is plug the weapons back on, take the handgun, plug it on one side of the tower like that, take the other handgun and plug it on the other side of the tower like this, and take the radar device and that plugs on the top just like that. And with Cerebros, you can take Cerebros here and plug them on the inside of Fortress Maximus in city mode. And again, just give it a good press. Make sure you snap it into place like that. You can also take Gasket, put them on one side of the ramp, and you can take Grommet here and put them on the other side of the ramp like that. And ladies and gentlemen, here we have Transformers Encore Takara Tomy's Fortress Maximus back into a city mode. It even works great with Legend class figures. So this is MightMouse74 with my video review for reaching over 5,000 subscribers. You have just seen Transformers Encore Takara Tomy's Fortress Maximus. This is a must-have for any Transformers collection. You know what they say, better late than never. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, spread the mouse. Stay tuned for more reviews to come. I want to thank everybody for watching, and as always guys, take care everybody.